A lot of things can go wrong in business. Where do I even start? Hi everyone, my name is Jasmine, and today I want to talk about a few things that went wrong in my business when I was running my own training and consulting firm. A lot of things can go wrong in business. Where do I even start? I ran my own training and consulting firm for almost 2 years, and today I just want to focus on some marketing mistakes that I made. And we'll just have a chit chat. I'm not going to try to sell you a course or anything like that. So how we brand ourselves as consultants and independent contractors is literally everything. Behind the scenes, you are working on identifying high-paying clients, figuring out what services you want to offer, figuring out how to price these packages. Then you have to go out and sell it. Here's where I became a little bit confused and ultimately stuck in my business. I am not a saleswoman. I'm not a saleswoman. I may be a subject matter expert in my field. I may have spent all that money to get that master's degree, but I had to teach myself how to sell my expertise. I do not doubt the quality of the services that I was offering or the work that I did, because I always received amazing feedback about the work that I do. But I do think I fell short when it came to marketing. Before I get into everything I did wrong, let me tell you something that I know I absolutely did right. I had mentors. Not just one mentor, multiple mentors. I had built a supportive team around me of people who could motivate me and inspire me to keep going. These were people who already knew who I am and what I have to offer, and they were able to, by word of mouth, help me land more clients and more gigs. If it had just been me alone, I don't think I would have gotten as much business as I did in my first year. So shout out to my mentors and to my amazing network. Mistake number 1 was inconsistent marketing. In a little over 1 year, I made about 13K. This was nice for my first year of business, but it was not sustainable at all. It was paying more like a side hustle. And I think a huge part of that was due to inconsistent marketing. I would roll out a new training I wanted to offer or a new consulting package, and then I would give it a try. And then based on how that went, I would either change it up, offer something new entirely, or get rid of whatever that was that I was doing. I would pivot a lot. Me looking back now, I think I pivoted a little too much. So if you were to look at my business from an outside perspective, it might have been a little bit difficult to understand exactly what my service was. I had a lot of ideas for different types of cultural competency and professional development, workplace related trainings. And it eventually boiled down to 3 specific trainings that I built a curriculum for. As I was meeting with businesses and consulting with them, I could also tailor my trainings according to their needs. So it sounds good in theory, but there was just too much flexibility in my marketing. It was not specific enough. I knew what I had to offer, but it was not coming across clearly enough. Mistake number 2 absolutely sucks. I was letting my leads go cold. So towards the end of my business journey, I was on a phone call with one of my mentors. We were reviewing my performance as a business owner, as a CEO. It was brought to my attention that I actually let a lot of my leads go cold. So she would ask me questions like, what happened to this business that was interested in you 3 months ago? Did you ever follow up with them? What happened to those folks that you met at that event? Did you stay in touch? Did you ever create a newsletter or something tangible to keep in touch with your previous clients? You want to open that? Okay. Hey, don't do that to me. I was not keeping my leads warm at all. I didn't have a system in place that was for a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month check-in. And on top of that, I wasn't providing my current clientele with any specific updates, or my previous clientele, aside from things that they could see on social media. These are folks who could have been repeat customers, but I wasn't reaching out to them. I do think I lost a lot of potential business that way. All right, let's get cozy for mistake number 3. My social media presence. All of it. It was a mistake. My social media presence was a mistake. It is not enough in this day and age to just write about what you can do. If I had been more committed to creating a social media presence that actually gave people a glimpse into who I am and what it would be like working with me, I probably would have reached more people. I was struggling to get on social media and film myself talking. And it didn't click until later that my actual voice was missing from my social media platforms. You know, people get invited to speaking events, podcasts, panels, things like that because we can hear their voice. We know what they're about because they're actually about it. They're not just saying, hey, I'm so-and-so and I'm an expert in this or that. I was a little bit too focused on trying to sell the product and sell the service that I completely ignored the opportunity to use my platform to show people who I am. And that's a huge bummer. Don't be like me. You can go live or you could film a few reels back to back, just talking about your topics. That is how you give your social media a voice. That is something that was missing from my business. Mistake number 4 is marketing to the easiest clients. I was struggling to land high-paying clients because I believed that I needed more experience first, which is true to some extent. It's not entirely false, but I got stuck offering my services to nonprofits and startup businesses who were working on tight budgets. I was very accessible to them because I had positioned myself that way. Those were the clients who would see me. Those were the kind of networking events I would attend. So naturally, those were the people who ended up with my business card. I never really got to the point where I put myself in more challenging rooms with higher paying clients, well-established companies. And I don't entirely know why I was selling myself short. I think, and this is just me doing some reflection here, maybe I was afraid to present myself in these rooms in front of big ticket clients. Maybe I was just taking the easy route. I know for sure I wanted to test the waters before, jumping all in. But still, there was no reason for me to just get stuck marketing to the easiest clients. I wish there was more I could say on this mistake, but basically I want to encourage you to aim even higher than you think you can reach. You need to constantly set goals that are higher than your previous goals each time you accomplish one. But for me, I worked my butt off to make that 13K, and I was marketing to so many small clients, and I did end up burning out a little bit because I was doing so much work for so little. I was positioning myself to talk to easy to get clients. I shouldn't have done that. Mistake number 5 is my last one. Too much downtime, not enough marketing. I watched a video of this girl who was giving business advice around running her own home bakery. And one of the things that she said that stood out to me a little too late, it was that even if you're just getting started in your business and you're not fully booked yet, you still need to practice your craft in your downtime, which in her case, it was cake decorating, and then take pictures of what you're doing and share that with your network. I had stretches of time in my business where there was nothing going out on social media because we were either A, not busy, or B, we were busy. And what was I thinking at that time? I could have been taking more pictures or videos or posting updates about projects I was working on. Could have been putting something out there, even if it wasn't perfect. Like I said before, a lot of this ties back into me being very product oriented and focused on the service, but lacking, when it comes to being a salesperson. I hope this video was helpful to you in some way if you are interested in starting your own business or you are doing research on what it's like to be an independent contractor, a consultant, or anything similar to that. While I'm very proud of what I accomplished, I do not think that I reached my full potential at all, and a large part of that was falling short on my marketing efforts. So anything I can do to help you out there on your business journey, means a lot to me. And I just hope that maybe you can pick something up from my experiences. Okay, thank you for watching and good luck on whatever journey you are in right now.